Hey. Hello everyone, I'm the Adventure Jew, and welcome back to some more Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver Master Quest. In this episode, we will start by evolving these Pokemon here, starting with giving a Water Stone to Lombre. This helps it evolve into Ludicolo. Now, moving on over to the Leaf Stone to give to Nuzleaf. So that it evolves into Shiftry. Now, let's start using rare candy, shall we? Starting with Vigoroth. So that evolves. Slacking! Why are you picking your nose like that? That is so gross. Get that sprite off my screen. Thank you. Anyway, we'll also use one on Nincada. And not only does it evolve into Ninjask, but something very peculiar happens if you have an empty slot on your team and a Pokeball. See this guy? This is Shedinja. If you evolve a Nincada by leveling it up to level 20, while you have an empty slot on your team and a free Pokeball, you get this. I don't know why it happens, but it does. Anyway, now we're gonna level up Whismur. So that evolves into Loudred. Level him up again. And it evolves into EXPLOUD. And those are the 5, but essentially 6 Pokemon, because that's how this works. Pokemon that I'm evolving today. So, I'll have XJ take it away.
Ludicolo, the carefree Pokemon and the evolved form of Lombre. If it hears festive music, it begins moving in rhythm in order to amplify its power. Shiftry, the wicked Pokemon and the evolved form of Nuzleaf. It lives quietly in the deep forest. It is said to create chilly winter winds with the fans it holds. Slacking, the lazy Pokemon and the evolved form of Vigoroth. The world's laziest Pokemon. It moves to another spot when there's no food left within its reach. Ninjask. The ninja Pokemon and the evolved form of Nincada. Its cry leaves a lasting headache if heard for too long. It moves so quickly that it is almost invisible. Shedinja. The shed Pokemon. A strange Pokemon, it flies without moving its wings, has a hollow shell for a body, and does not breathe. Loudred. The big voice Pokemon and the evolved form of Whismur. It shouts loudly by inhaling air, and then uses its well-developed stomach muscles to exhale. EXPLOUD. The loud noise Pokemon and the evolved form of Loudred. Its roar in battle shakes the ground like a tremor, or like an earthquake has struck.
And now that that's over with, we can head on to the main event. Oh right, I was gonna use it. As well as these Pokemon. After defeating Red, and getting a Kanto starter from Professor Oak, or maybe even getting the Kanto and Hoenn starters from Professor Oak and Steven Stone respectively, head back up Route 30 to Mr. Pokemon's house, the place we never visit since the beginning of the game. Or at least since the Lake of Rage when we gave it the red scale and he gave us the speech. He'll have something new for us. Hey, Mr. Pokemon. Hi, Donnie. I have something I want you to have, and was just about to send the email to Professor Oak. Alright, let's see what it is. Thing is, a friend of mine from Hoenn came over to give this to me. I bet it was Steven, wasn't it? A blue orb. That orb has something to do with the ancient ruins located past Stanwood City, called the Embedded Tower. But only a handful of trainers can reach there. That's where you come in. Professor Oak thinks highly of you, and you're the proud champion after all. I'm sure you can solve the mystery of the orb and secret of the ruins. Let's see if I can. So, off to Stanwood City we go. Oh, Chuck! Hey, Donnie. Good to see you again, but I never expected to see you around here. Could it be that you're on your way to the Embedded Tower? I sure am. The Embedded Tower is a huge tower piercing the sky. It's said to have something to do with the mythical Pokemon that stretched the seas and the Pokemon that widened the lands. But that tower is no longer standing. The way to the Embedded Tower is harder than you can imagine. You need to use Rock Climb and Surf. I see. So you defeated all the gym leaders in Kanto as well. Then there's nothing to worry about. Believe in yourself and walk your path. Yeah! Uh-oh. I completely forgot to get a Pokemon that can use Surf. Let me fix that real quick. So much for having the Oxus along, I guess. Let's put it back. And we'll bring Quagsire along too. Besides, the Pokemon we're about to face resists water. Since we have the blue orb, it makes sense that we would be facing a water Pokemon. Quagsire is pretty high in level though. While we're here, I've been curious about what this leads to. Ooh, a big pearl! I love it! Alright, no more getting sidetracked. Now, on to Route 47. Let's use a repel just in case. Now, you may remember the hiker next to a series of rocky falls that I used to get to that sea incense that I used to breed a Mantine to get me a tyke. Well, we're actually going to finally go into that tower now. Looks more like a cave than a tower, honestly, but then again, it's kind of been erratic. I don't know why. Hey man, I think this building may have been built to enshrine Pokemon with a strong connection to the sea, land, and the sky. Well, let's see what's in here. There it is. Meganium turned its head and let out a fighting yell. I see. If that's the spirit, I can see you're excited to take this guy on. I am too. I'm sure you guys are excited to see me take it on too. Alright, Kyogre, bring it on! Alright. You know what to do. At the start of a battle, go quick ball! Uh-oh. Gotta watch out for that Aqua Ring. Let's see. Alright. Tropius, go! Yikes. Tropius! Sorry, Tropius. Man, this isn't gonna be easy. Go Parasect! Use Spore! Not really counting on it to do anything in this state. I'm gonna do it anyway. Go Netball! 1, 2, 3. Got it! No way! That was my first throw, too! Incredible! That was awesome.
Kyogre. The Sea Basin Pokémon. A mythical Pokémon said to have swelled the seas with rain and tidal waves. It battled with Groudon.
Who would have thought thought all I needed to do was put it to sleep, and it would just stay right in the net ball. Huh? Well, hello. That was something you don't see every day. That Pokemon's Kyogre, a legendary Pokemon in the Hoenn myth about the shaping of that region. I see. The embedded tower was built by the people from Hoenn. The tower that binds together the land, sea, and sky. Kyogre wasn't the only Pokemon described in the Hoenn myth. This place may still be hiding its secrets. The knowledgeable Pokemon professor may still be able to tell you more than when you show him Kyogre. Whew! So many connections between Pokemon and myths. See you around! That was such a monumentous occasion. I pretty much never have that kind of luck with legendaries. Professor Oak will be thrilled. I should tell him right away. Oh, will he be thrilled to see such a legendary Pokemon from such a far-off region that is gonna appear in my next Pokemon playthrough. Whether or not it's my directly next playthrough, probably not. But it will come soon, I promise. Hey, Professor, you're not gonna believe this. Ah, Donnie, what brought you here? Look for yourself. The legendary Pokemon that appeared in the Hoenn myth, right? Yep. You must be talking about Kyogre and Groudon. The embedded tower is probably the ruins that has something to do with the Hoenn myth. If so, the other one must be around. Kyogre and Groudon are said to have shaped the seas and lands. Where those two are, the other Pokemon is said to appear as well. All this is quite possible. It's not hard to imagine that the red orb will make Groudon appear at the embedded tower. However, according to Mr. Pokemon, Groudon doesn't show itself to trainers with golden hearts, but only those with shining silver spirits. It may be difficult for you alone to accomplish this, Donnie. But if you manage to obtain a Groudon that came from the embedded tower, please do come and show me both legendary Pokemon. I'll then share you the rest of the Hoenn myth. Oh yeah, I forgot. When my game froze, when I caught the Latios, I completely forgot to save. Yeah, my mistake. I was pretty mad when I saw that I didn't save after catching the Latios. Specifically, I saved right after catching a legendary. You saw me do it just now when I went to save when I caught the Kyogre. I swear, it was like the polar opposite of Latios. I guess it was just cranky and needed a nap. And it must have been very grateful grateful to me for giving it that nap. Even if it was kind of forced. So what I was trying to do in the last video is when you talk to this guy, wow, you did it! You filled up the Johto Pokédex! Impressive! I'm amazed! I'll reward you for that! Seriously! Let's see what the reward is. This document certifies that you made the great achievement of catching all the Pokemon in Johto. Dang straight! I'm the game director. Pulling up your Pokédex is tough, but don't give up. You can do it. Seriously. Thanks, man. Alright. To end this video, I will show me getting Groudon in SoulSilver. Because as Professor Oak said, you need both Groudon and Kyogre from the embedded tower. Even if you try to circumvent this by transferring a Kyogre or Groudon from the Hoenn games, it will not count. You need the Groudon and Kyogre from the embedded tower. Professor Oak won't accept any other Groudon or Kyogre. And to prove this, after I catch the Groudon in this video, I will transfer a Groudon from my Ruby game, along with some of the shiny Pokemon I got throughout the Gen 3 games. Bring that and my Kyogre to Professor Oak, and we'll see what he says. If you want to find out, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and remember, get good or get out. Alright guys, I'm now on SoulSilver, and let's fight this Groudon. Typhlosion emitted fire and shouted. Looks like he's ready to do it. Let's go! As usual, we'll start with the quick cloud. Didn't think that would work. Now, one interesting thing about Groudon is that it can actually use Rest, which can use an advantage. And the best ball for Groudon is by far a heavy ball. We should probably weaken it first, though. Especially if it's going to use Eruption like that. Both Eruption and Water Spout are insanely strong when Groudon and Kyogre are at full health. So what we want to do is weaken it, but don't knock it out. I probably should have thought this through. At least Sandstorm will mitigate the effects of Drought. I should have brought along the Pokemon that can Let's just hope this rock slide weakens it but doesn't knock it out. Wow, Groudon took that like a champ. Guess I underestimated it. I think he can take another rock slide. Not asleep, so I can use Rest. So, let's see if a heavy ball will do anything. One. Nope. just do another heavy ball. There we go, it's using rest. Now's our chance. Okay then. Let's see if Stone Edge can weaken it enough. Okay, that's not bad. Odds are decent. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3. Got it! Alright, see you guys back in HeartGold.